Imagine setting off on a journey of a lifetime only to vanish without a trace. That's exactly what happened to Gabby Petito, a young woman with an adventurous spirit and a heart full of dreams. Gabby was not your average 22-year-old. She was filled with an insatiable lust for life and a desire to explore every corner of this vast country. Gabby and her boyfriend, both hailing from the quiet town of Blue Point, New York, had a shared vision. They dreamed of setting off on an epic road trip across the United States, leaving behind their mundane routines for the thrill of the open road. They had meticulously planned their journey, their destination set to the breathtaking landscapes of the American West. The couple's excitement was palpable as they embarked on what they believed would be the greatest adventure of their lives. Their journey began in the summer of 2024, in a converted white Ford Transit van, which was more than just a vehicle to them. It was their home on wheels, their ticket to freedom. The van was filled with all the essentials they would need: maps, camping gear, and a sense of anticipation that only the open road can bring. The couple's journey was filled with laughter, joy, and the promise of unforgettable memories. They documented their travels, sharing stunning photos and heartwarming stories with their online followers. Each post painted a picture of a couple living their dream, exploring the wilderness and immersing themselves in the beauty of nature. Gabby's radiant smile in the photos was a testament to the joy she found in their travels. But as their journey unfolded, something changed. The couple's posts became infrequent. Gabby's cheerful demeanor seemed to fade. The dream they had been chasing started showing signs of turning into something quite different. An adventure that began with such promise and excitement was becoming something else entirely. But as the journey continued, the dream soon turned into a nightmare. The open road, once a symbol of freedom, became a path to oblivion. On this journey, two young adventurers, Gabby Petito and her fiancé, sought to embrace the beauty of the American wilderness. Their social media posts painted a picture of a dreamy, bohemian existence, a digital diary of their travels. Each image, each video, a testament to their love and the endless possibilities that lay before them. But beneath this veneer of wanderlust and romance, a different story was unfolding. A story of tension, of escalating disagreements. The world was privy to their highlight reel, but behind the scenes, the dream was slowly turning into a nightmare. In the small town of Moab, Utah, their journey took a disturbing turn. A domestic dispute was reported. Witnesses spoke of a heated argument in the streets, of a visibly upset Gabby, and of a tense interaction with the local police. This was not the love story they had been documenting online. This was something darker, something fraught with fear and uncertainty. As days turned into weeks, their travels continued, but the cheerful posts started dwindling. Gabby's voice, once vibrant and excited, now fell silent. The last time she was seen was at the end of August, in a remote Wyoming campground. She seemed anxious, troubled, a stark contrast to the vivacious girl seen in her earlier posts. The couple who had once joyfully embarked on their van life journey now seemed caught in a web of mystery and foreboding. The open road, which had promised freedom and adventure, was now overshadowed by an unsettling silence. No one knew then that these were the final chapters in Gabby's story, that her dreams of adventure and discovery would abruptly and tragically end in the vast wilderness of Wyoming. Her last social media post, a chilling prelude to the horror that was to follow. And then, Gabby Petito was gone. In the vast expanse of America, where could one begin to search for a single missing person? This question plagued investigators as they embarked on a daunting quest, a nationwide search for the missing Gabby Petito. The initial stages of the investigation were like trying to find a needle in a haystack. The expansive terrain of the United States, its countless trails and infinite hideaways, presented a formidable challenge. But law enforcement wasn't deterred. They had a job to do, and they were resolved to do it. From the onset, multiple agencies got involved, pooling their resources and expertise. The local police, state troopers, and even the Federal Bureau of Investigation were all hands on deck. It was a testament to the gravity of the situation, the urgency it demanded. The investigation took on multiple fronts. Back at the station, detectives pored over Gabby's personal life, scrutinizing every detail, every relationship. They were searching for something, anything that could provide a lead, a direction to follow. Meanwhile, the nationwide manhunt unfolded. Across the country, law enforcement agencies were alerted. Eyes and ears on the ground were multiplied. Highway patrols, park rangers, even local communities were on the lookout. The entire nation was drawn into the search, everyone holding their breath, hoping for Gabby's safe return. But as the days turned into weeks, the search seemed more desperate. Leads were few and far between. The trail was going cold. The sense of urgency was replaced with a chilling dread. The fear was that they were not just racing against time, but against a cunning adversary. Yet, despite the odds, the investigators pressed on. They knew they couldn't afford to lose hope, not while Gabby's fate hung in the balance. Every stone had to be turned, every lead had to be followed, no matter how slim. But the biggest clue came from a source no one expected. It was a turning point in the investigation, a glimmer of hope in the bleak landscape. But that's a tale for the next chapter. Stay tuned. In this digital age, can anyone truly disappear? It's a question that has often been asked, and the case of Gabby Petito seems to answer it with a resounding no. In the modern world, we leave traces of ourselves everywhere we go, especially online. This digital footprint, a trail of our virtual activities, can often tell a story just as clearly as any physical evidence. The role of social media in Gabby's case was significant. Gabby and her partner were keen vloggers, documenting their travels across the country. Their videos painted a picture of a carefree couple living their dream. But as we now know, the reality was far from the idyllic images they presented. Their digital footprint, however, provided invaluable leads in the investigation. When Gabby's posts suddenly ceased, her followers noticed. The abrupt silence was uncharacteristic, and it raised alarms. This was not just an average couple going quiet. This was a digital disappearance. Then there was the online sleuthing community, the armchair detectives of the internet. These individuals, armed with nothing more than their curiosity and a Wi-Fi connection, began to dissect the couple's online presence. They combed through posts, comments, and videos, seeking any clue that might shed light on Gabby's whereabouts. In some ways, the digital world became an extension of the crime scene. Each like, share, and comment a potential piece of evidence. Every video a glimpse into the past, a chance to witness what might have been missed the first time around. This collective effort, this relentless pursuit of the truth, created a wave of public interest that kept the case in the spotlight. The digital breadcrumbs were being followed, and they were leading closer to the truth. The internet, for all its flaws, had become a tool for justice. It had transformed the case from a simple missing persons report into a global movement, a testament to the power of the digital footprint. The digital breadcrumbs were leading closer to the truth. In the silence of the wilderness, a horrifying secret was uncovered. A chilling discovery was made in the vast, unbroken landscape of Wyoming's Grand Teton National Park, where the vanishing of Gabby Petito took a horrifying turn. Gabby's remains were found, bringing a nightmarish end to the desperate search that had captivated a nation. Even as the foreboding wilderness held its breath, law enforcement officials confirmed our worst fears. The remains were indeed Gabby's. The vibrant young woman, full of dreams and wanderlust, was no more. The news sent shockwaves across the country. The dreamy summer road trip had turned into a grim, true crime mystery. As the tragic news rippled through communities, it struck a chord in the hearts of millions. Gabby's story was no longer just a missing person case. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the dark underbelly of seemingly idyllic adventures. Her untimely demise, so far from home in the haunting wilderness, was a stark juxtaposition to the lively and spirited images we had seen of her. The public mourned collectively, their hearts weighed heavy with the tragic loss. Candlelit vigils were held, tears were shed, and Gabby's name echoed in hushed whispers, a chilling reminder of a life cut tragically short. The journey that began with a dream ended in a tragic mystery. Gabby Petito's story, once filled with joy and adventure, had taken a somber turn. leaving behind a mystery that continued to haunt us. The question remains, what truly happened to Gabby Petito? This enigma continues to baffle us all. Despite the ongoing investigation, her case remains shrouded in mystery. The public's curiosity is palpable, as countless theories and conjectures flood the internet, yet the truth remains elusive. As we delve into the shadows of this true crime mystery, we are left wondering, will the truth ever see the light of day? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends for more chilling stories.